Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol RBLX for Roblox Corp. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will of course be an update. We've talked about this stock extensively over the past couple of days and firmly breaking down now out of this range we've been talking about on today's session. Technically speaking, this is day one of the breakdown, but a complicating factor here is the fact that we're coming all the way off the top end of the range and firmly breaking down underneath the lows. So, I wouldn't push my luck to the short side any further than it's already ran. You're kind of late to the party at this point in time. If it were different, right, and if we were just consolidating above and then we got the break, then sure, on a day one, you would look for day two follow through. However, as of right now, given the nature of how we've arrived where we're at, I would be cautious. The one thing that you could watch out for is continuation through the gap, essentially. We talked about in yesterday's video how it truly fills down towards 79, and there will be a bump in the road here closer to 84.25. Okay, so those are the downside levels if it does just continue, but I wouldn't really recommend just chasing it short at this point in time. Now, don't get me wrong. What's going on with the Fed situation is also not helping, especially in these tech companies. So maybe that's enough of a catalyst to continue it underneath, even though we've been 3 days down in a row. So just things to consider from the daily perspective. In terms of upside levels, where would this become bullish once again? On a recapture of 93 just about. If we were to get back above this level right here, what we would have is a look below and fail, and the target should be the top end of the range here around 104. Again, based on how the chart has unfolded so far, I'm not seeing it as a likely scenario, but just something to keep an eye on. The other thing I would point out is that in the after hours, we're a little bit lower, 87.50 by 87.40, give or take. And if I just zoom in on the 30-minute, you can see we sort of, the close was here around 88.50, so about $1 lower in the post market. Not really enough to put gap rules into play, but just something to consider. On the 30-minute time frame, again, how is this going to look, or how is it going to unfold essentially? I would start to, think about back tests, right? Where's your 38.2 on today's range? If we come in like this, in an ideal world for the bears to consolidate in a healthy area, it would just be here between 91 and 88, right? Anything that happens in that range is nothing more than a 30-minute bear flag from this perspective. Even if I were to take this out from here and bring in the Fibonacci's, let's clean that one up. There we go. From here to here, notice that this Fibonacci 38.2 is still very close to this area of congestion and ultimately the breakdown point closer to 93. It's not perfect, but anything that ultimately happens underneath the back test of 93 is nothing more than bear flag consolidation from this perspective. So no matter how you slice the cake right now, it's not looking fantastic for Roblox. Again, the only opportunity to really get involved back to the upside would be if we can accept above 93, start printing acceptance here, and then look for that rotation back up towards the 104. So that's what I'm seeing in Roblox. If you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.